Well, folks, Apex just announced it, and many fans are very, very happy with the new event that we're about to get. I gotta say, some of the things were not what I was expecting. Some things really impressed me. There's one thing that happened in the general gaming news, though, that had a lot of players interested in the Apex Legends 2 conversation, and I think many of you are going to be disappointed about the truth and reality behind all of that. Many things to dive into and discuss in today's video. I've already recorded the entire video and had to scrap it because of something I did wrong. So, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends news related. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. So the first thing I did want to mention, the very obvious, right? Apex did announce their brand new Sun Squad event trailer. And actually, this was a very nice trailer. I actually really enjoyed it. I do wish that they would play Alice Cooper's School's Out song for one of these trailers for the summer vibes. I mean, School is Out for the summer is probably one of the best songs that you could possibly do for the whole summer squad, type event. But it is not summer yet. I don't even know if we're officially in spring quite yet, but you guys get the idea. And honestly, this event is an entire vibe. When I saw the collection, if you guys have not seen the trailer, you can watch it on the back screen now. But it's really, really nice. It's very summery. It's very, just like a good hangout time. We're all chilling. We're all really enjoying the day. They've got like beach volleyball and stuff that you guys could see, or like beach soccer or whatever you could see in the trailer as well. The new heatwave LTM looks very, very good. And it looks, once again, like it's well perfected. It looks like a gun run and TDM and, control mode type of, user interface. It seems like they put a lot of effort into it. And no offense on Armed and Dangerous. I love that mode, but it doesn't seem like it has obviously had the same amount of attention as all of these other modes have as well. So I'm really looking forward to maybe them adding Heatwave into the mixtape playlist one of these days. Definitely, just from what I could see on screen, looks like it'll be one of those modes that probably will be added. But throughout this, there's also some other updates as well. We are getting an heirloom that we are kind of shocked by. I mean, I knew this was coming. We obviously knew we were getting an heirloom, but I was wondering if it was going to be the Caustic Prestige skin. It is not. It is actually going to be the Ash heirloom that we were thinking about, and it is called Strongest Link, and they are nunchucks. I'm actually really surprised by this because I don't really know what Ash has anything to do with this, and a lot of people were saying that they're Ash mains and that they're not really a big fan of like the lore behind this, because like what is she doing with nunchucks? But anyways, I think the overall design looks good. I like the little blade pointing things that come out that you can, stab people with. And honestly, when you hit someone up the side of the head, you want to be using these anyways. It makes total sense. And I actually don't hate it like maybe some of you do. But I'm interested to see what your takes are down in the comment section. As always, I really did want to mention this as well. Respawn kept their promise. They are adding a Loba swimsuit skin. And if you guys did not see yesterday, they had actually decided to post that they were going to be doing a Loba swimsuit skin if they got X amount of likes, after another competitor posted one of their, big hot topics as well. I think Apex felt like they needed to keep up, but that's neither here nor there. And they are bringing this Loba swimsuit skin. However, I want to say, if you're a Loba simp, like many of you are, it's probably not going to be what you want. She's very, very well clothed, and she's not showing like any skin like you may have wanted her to show. And so I know you Loba simps are probably going to be a little disappointed in that. Let's just be honest. It's probably just for the better for you. Now, what really shocked me, though, well, no, it didn't shock me at all. I actually just forgot about it, and that's why it shocked me. But I'm not surprised by it at all, is that with the Ash heirloom coming, well, of course, Respawn decided to change Ash quite a bit and gave her a nice little buff. So the arc snare is now having a cooldown reduction from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. The travel speed has increased from 700 to 1200, almost double. And the tether activation delay and snare growth time has been decreased by about 50%. So the arc snare will more reliably hit intended targets. Good addition, maybe. And Ash is definitely going to get a buff because of her heirloom. We know that. The sales are going to go up with the buff. But is this buff something they really wanted to bring? Or are they just wanting it to bring, because obviously we need to skyrocket these sales and make sure she's OP so that everyone buys her? I don't really know. It's kind of got me worried. I wonder if this will make any type of change in the ALGS scene as well. Definitely will be something worth watching out for. We also did get some weapon crafting updates. Alpha Intel reported that the EVA 8 and 3030 will now go back into the replicator, and then the Volt SMG and longbow will be returning to the floor. So the Volt SMG on the floor with the car SMG and the R99. I didn't think they were going to be doing this anymore, having 3 high tier SMGs back on the ground, but it is happening. And the Volt SMG being an amazing weapon, we'll see if it definitely takes meta as well. I also wanted to talk about this amazing golden nugget. People have been discussing Apex Legends 2. Is Apex 2 coming out? Yesterday, Counter-Strike 2 released their little like official announcement, I guess, that they were making this Counter-Strike 2, and basically like here's some like what some of the changes we're looking at. And when I look at this, one thing I've got to really applaud here is that they did not change like a single thing that people love about Counter-Strike. It looks like Counter-Strike 1. The gunplay looks like, the graphics look like literally it all looks like the same old Counter-Strike. The kill feed is in the same spot. The UI pretty much is the same. The only thing that changed is it seems like they really took away some of the band-aids that may have been on the game and perfected them, and maybe honed them up a little bit more. Maybe, you know, increased some of the small things that make the game not so finicky, if that makes sense. So I really like the fact that they have changed some of this. Obviously, it does look like a pretty big update to like a normal Counter-Strike. A lot of people may get mad that it is a Counter-Strike 2, but the thing I like about it is we don't want Apex to have a new Apex 2, like in the sense that Warzone did Warzone 2. I think Warzone really hurt themselves by changing the game so drastically, because it definitely didn't even feel like Warzone anymore. It's a total different game. It's played totally different, and it most certainly does not feel the same at all. And Apex is a movement-based game that people really love to play because of how it feels. It really feels good whenever you can perform a good movement thing, or whenever you can one-clip someone, or the basic necessities of what Apex Legends players want in their game. Apex is good at its core. We do not want that to change. But what we do want to change is all of the band-aids that are in the game that really need to be removed, right? The servers really suck. You know, a lot of the bugs and glitches are still killing the game. You can still do a lot of exploits to help yourself get a competitive advantage here. We really want all of that stuff to go away, and we also just want Apex to clean it up. There's a lot of things that just feel like, you know, the game's hanging on by a thread when it comes to some of this stuff, and I would really like to see Apex do a better job at maybe cleaning that stuff up. Not like a full rework of the game. We want Apex to be Apex. We don't want them to change the way the game is played. We just want the game to feel a little bit more stable, a little bit more correct, a little bit more 2023. You know, it kind of feels like a game that should definitely be like, you know, 2012. A lot of the features that we've always asked for, you know, cross-play, cross-progression, theater mode, and all of this stuff, like all of these little features that a lot of these other games have, they've always said we can't do it because the engine that the game was built on, or we can't do it because of the way the game was built. And we don't really want the game to be different. We just want the game to be able to have all these other opportunities and get away from that excuse of, whoa, the way the game was built, right? We just really want the game to be built correctly so that you don't have to give us that excuse and can finally bring all of these features. It makes it easier for you, makes it easier for us. And I think a lot of people will be happier in the end. Only one big problem about all of this, right? Apex did confirm in Season 16 launch, saying that they never want to add an Apex Legends version 2. This was coming from Zara Tricky, saying that Valve is so smart for CSGO 2, basically congratulating them on such a big announcement as well, and also saying that Apex needs to do something similar if they plan to stay around for 10 plus years like they're wanting to. But the problem is, like I said at this announcement, Respawn has already pretty much denied that and shut that idea down. The question is, have they already changed their mind? Because EA also said that they have mobile reimagined that's more connected with all platforms, it seems. So you wonder, are they building a new Apex game that's going to be on mobile, console, and PC? Or do they just plan to make mobile available to the same game that we have on console and PC? So it's also confusing and a very big topic to discuss. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. And until the next time, I will see you all later, Gators.